What is going on YouTube? It's AJayPay bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. This one's against fatalfate and it's a RU match. And this was my first match that I had from the last match I had, which was like 2 weeks ago. So you're gonna see a lot of my ring rust here. And basically all the videos that I uploaded like the past 2 weeks were very old videos. But yeah, I got a very new video. I got a somewhat unique team, but as you can see, they're pretty much weak to water. But I do have Semi-Sage and Slowking to soak that up. But yeah, this turned out to be an interesting match, and let's just go ahead and begin the battle. Gonna lead off with my Aggron, predicting him to lead off a Crustle. Now, I know this Crustle is gonna set up rocks, and it does probably have the sturdy ability, but at the same time, I know he can't do anything to Aggron because the regular Crustle sets only carry X-Scissor and Stone Edge with the crap to Aggron, so might as well just lead off for Aggron. Gonna go for a Hit Smash because I know it'll take it down to the sturdy, and I'm Choice Bandit as well, so either way, crit doesn't matter. And he's gonna get up the rocks, which I'm perfectly fine with. I'm just not fine with him getting his spikes up. I do not want him to have one layer of spikes. So I am locked in a Head Smash, gonna go for it again, and I'm gonna miss. And from this game, you're gonna see me miss a lot of Head Smashes. But he sets up a layer of spikes, which really dampers my Flareon's survivability. But gonna take it out with a second Head Smash. Finally a hit. And he's gonna switch into this Quagsire now, and I'm really fearing the Scald because not only is it super effective, it could also burn me, cut my attack. So I don't want that. Gonna go into my Semi-Sage now to take the Scald, but he's actually gonna predict my switch very nicely and go for a Toxic. And that's gonna put a really big damper on my Semi-Sage's survivability as well because of this rock spikes damage, the Toxic, and then as you will see that I have Life Orb. Gonna predict him to switch into his Bouffant to predict my Energy Ball for the Sap Sipper ability, so I'm gonna go for the Focus Blast, and I miss it, obviously, because Focus Blast is Focus Miss. But now I'm gonna predict him to switch into Sigilyph, now predicting me to go for the Focus Blast again so he can resist it. But this time, I'm gonna go for the Nasty Plot and get my special attack up. And I do carry a Hidden Power Rock, so I'm about to do a whole lot of hurt on this Sigilyph. So, gonna go for the Hidden Power Rock. And surprisingly enough, this is gonna OHKO the Sigilyph, even though Sigilyphs are very special defensive and all. But I guess I'm underestimating Semi-Sage's special attacks, base special attack, I don't know what I'm talking about. But this is gonna be my last turn of live as he switches to his Munchlax. And I thought here that he wanted to sponge up my Focus Blast because I thought he can take one. But he's actually gonna coax me to go in the Focus Blast so he can switch into Rotom and be immune to it. And then I'm just gonna die from my own poison damage. So, good play on his part. I could have predicted that, but obviously I did not look at the team preview, and, well, either way, he made a good play. I'm gonna switch to Crustle now for some reason, not sure what I'm doing here. I thought I could live one hit, and I just wanted to set up the Stealth Rocks, but it turns out he's the subset, which is probably the set I did not want to face in this match. And then he's gonna hit me with a Thunderbolt, and I'm going to barely live this. But I'm gonna make a stupid play here and go for the X-Scissor, forgetting the fact that Ghost does resist Bug, and this Rotom is the bulky set as well, so that's not gonna break the sub. So I basically wasted a turn there where I could have either set up some spikes or went for the Stone Edge to take him out, but I was fearing that I'd miss with Stone Edge, that's why I went for X-Scissor. But gonna go into potential now, which is my Flareon, because Flareon does have the potential to be a really good poke if it had a better move pool. But I should have switched into Flareon earlier, not into Crustle, because it's special defensive. I didn't realize how well I could actually take that Thunderbolt. But I'm gonna go for the Lava Plume just to break the sub. And it's easily going to break the sub because I already hit him with the X-Scissor earlier. But I'm thinking here after the leftover recovery that I can live another Thunderbolt and I can wish up all my health and protect afterwards. But he's actually gonna switch, predicting my Lava Plume again. But yeah, just gonna go for a wish, so now I'm gonna get basically most of my health back. And I'm not going to protect here because I'm thinking he might over-predict and do something else other than Body Slam, and I could possibly live one. But I take this horribly well. Not horribly well, what the heck am I saying? I take that horribly. I thought I'd take that better, but gonna go for the roar him out into this Bouffant, and then I get my health back from the wish. That's very nice and all. Now, what I could have done here was wished again, but I decided that I might as well try to get the burn on this Bouffant. So I'm just gonna go for the Lava Plume instead because it does have a 30% too. I don't get the bird, it barely does crap, and he gets a sub up. I was not expecting him to have substitute on this Bouffant. So now I'm kind of in trouble here, and I know from the damage from Lava Plume, it's probably not going to break the sub. So I'm just going to stay in and hope that I can take an Earthquake and go for the Roar to phase him out. But I'm obviously not going to live that Earthquake, and that's going to take me out. So once again, he's safely behind a sub after one of my pokes died. So he's doing really well, and I'm doing pretty crappy. Gonna go into my Scyther, my Choice Scarf Scyther. And I know I can live in another switch in because I do have an odd number of HP. So it's gonna take half of the next time I switch in. I'm gonna have 1 HP left, so I can still use my Scyther. Gonna go for U-turn because I know he's probably not gonna go for the Earthquake and predict my aggron coming in after U-turn. And I'm gonna break that stuff, and he's just gonna hit me with a head charge, so he's gonna take some recoil damage, and it's gonna do crap to me as well. So that's kind of a win on my part. Good play on my part, I guess. But at this point, I'm just gonna go for the head smash again, even though I probably know that he's gonna switch out. But I want this damage on anything in general. It switches to this Quagsire, and of course, I miss. Yup, I miss. And did I also mention that I have 3 pokes left? All of them are choice. So I have to really play my cards right in order to win this game. But I'm gonna switch out to my Choice Specs Slow King now, just to take the Scald because I resist it. And I honestly don't really care about the burn because I do have the regenerator ability, but a burn would kind of be a pain. Now here I thought he would switch out fearing my Grass Knot or something and go into Munchlax to take the hit. That's why I went for Side Shock. But he stays in, tries to go Toxic me, he misses, and I don't care honestly again, just because, you know, I have the regenerator ability. But I'm gonna go for a Side Shock again because I know it's a 3-hit KO. He's probably gonna stay in, and he's gonna get the Toxic on me this time. Honestly, don't really care, like I said before. And now, for some reason, he is going to switch into his Munchlax. I wasn't really sure what he's thinking. Maybe what I'm assuming he's thinking is that Quagsire walls my team, my physical attackers in general, besides this Slowking, and he probably thought that Munchlax wasn't that useful anymore. So I guess he wants to fodder out here, and I'm surprisingly faster than his Munchlax, because, you know, Slow King, you know, he's slow, and he's probably the king of being slow. I don't know, but either way, I take that thing out, and now he's gonna switch his Rotom, and I thought this Rotom might go for a sub and predict my switch, so I might as well just stay in and try to attack it, but he's just gonna finish me off with a Thunderbolt. But either way, I'm fine with losing Slow King now, because all I really need for victory at this point is my Scyther and Aggron if I play my cards right. So I'm gonna go into my Choice Scarf Scyther now, because this is gonna be the last time he's ever gonna do anything. And I'm hoping a Bug Bite would take this Rotom out from that range, even though he resisted it. And luckily it does. So now he's gonna switch into his Bouffalant. And I'm hoping a Bug Bite might take it out from this range. I'm pretty sure it's not, but I'm hoping it will. It's not going to, so, you know. And he's gonna hit a head charge, and that's gonna take me out. Now, remember the Focus Blast that I missed earlier? If I did hit that, this Bouffalant would have been dead by now, which that miss was really crucial, as you'll see right here as I switch into Aggron, thinking, I know an Earthquake can take this out, but I'm thinking a Head Smash should be able to take out this Bouffalant, and then the Quagsire from this range, and Earthquake wouldn't take out the Quagsire from this range. But of course, I missed the Head Smash, and I'm gonna lose 2-0. But yeah, I shouldn't have went for Head Smash there. I should have went for Earthquake, because what I just realized now is that Head Smash is a rock type attack, and Quagsire does resist it because it's part ground. So the smarter player of me would be going for the Earthquake, and I could have possibly won that. But regardless, that was still a good game. That showed a lot of my ring rust. I'm gonna try to battle more now that I'm kind of in the mood for it, and my hours for work got lowered as well. So, you know, I get more time to do stuff. But anyways, like if you like, comment if you like, and subscribe if you like, and I'll see you guys later.